Welcome back, everybody. So as you can see, we are just now leaving the beautiful port of Nassau, Bahamas, and it was a pretty relaxing, chill day today. Honestly, I didn't really do much. Woke up this morning and went to the Ocean View Cafe and had some breakfast. It was pretty good. Had some eggs Benedict, some vegetables, and a few hash browns. And the hash browns are really good, really nice and crunchy and hot. And I really enjoy the eggs Benedict. They make them right there for you, so they're not pre-made. They have like an eggs Benedict or a poached egg assembly station, which is pretty cool. The eggs, the scrambled eggs themselves, I think were kind of bland, didn't really have much flavor, as the same for the beans, but it's okay. A pretty good breakfast overall. After having breakfast, kind of went off the ship, walked around the port a little bit. They have redone the port here in Nassau, which is really nice. It's actually a big upgrade from what it used to be. There's tons of cute little shops all around the port here, but the same exists still when you leave the port of the port proper. There's a ton of people there really harassing you to either get in a cab or to go do whatever, and I think that's still pretty annoying. Nonetheless, just kind of walked around, went and had lunch at Athena Cafe, which I've been to before. It's really good. And I went there, you would think, for some Greek food, which their Greek food is good, but I actually really enjoy their conch chowder and the conch fritters, which I had both of today, which were very good as usual. Conch chowder was very hot, had tons of really big pieces of conch in it, and just had really good flavor overall. And the conch fritters, same, had chunks of conch inside, along with peppers and onions and some other stuff, and a nice little sauce to go with it on the side. So it was really good. Nice lunch today. So after I finished lunch, came back on board the ship and just kind of hung out, went into the solarium pool, which felt really nice. So it was a really good temperature and it was very refreshing. Then hopped into the solarium hot tub, which was also really good. It was a nice warm temperature, not too hot, and definitely not lukewarm like I have found, unfortunately, on Royal Caribbean. But these hot tubs were at a really good temperature that you could sit in there for about 15 minutes and not have any problems. But you know, you're not really supposed to be in a hot tub for more than 15 minutes, so it was really good. So after there, I went to the aft end of the ship, near the rooftop garden, and on the Beyond and on the Ascent, there's these two, they call them plunge pools, which are actually really nice. They're like infinity-style pools that overlook the sides of the ship, kind of similar to on the Royal Caribbean ships, how they have these solarium hot tubs that are sticking over the sides of the ship. This is very similar to that. It had an infinity kind of style to it. It was a glass wall that overlooked the side of the ship, and it was a really good size. So there's two of them kind of right next to each other, and each one can accommodate about 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 people or so. So that was really nice. Kind of spent some time in there. The temperature outside was really good. It wasn't too hot. It has been a bit windy today, which I'm kind of surprised. We did have some storms that rolled through last night, as you saw. But other than that, just kind of been relaxing on board. This afternoon, I'm going to go to the Hanukkah lighting ceremony, which I will bring you guys along for, as it is Hanukkah on board during my sailing. So that's kind of cool to participate in that. There are a lot of people that are apparently Jewish on board, or who just enjoy celebrating Hanukkah. So in the Hanukkah lighting ceremony, I will show you that. They have some dreidels and stuff for you to play with, part of the song kind of, as well. So if you are on board during Hanukkah time, be sure to go check out the Hanukkah menorah lighting ceremonies.
We're going to light our candles tonight, and then we are going to do a prayer for our captives that are being held. We're going to do a prayer for our IDF soldiers. We call out to you with fervent plea and prayer to bless and protect the civilian men, women, and children brutally kidnapped by Hamas and held captive in Gaza, along with the members of Israel's defense forces missing in action or held captive.
Anyway, after that, I'm going to head over for dinner, and then tonight is the show Bridges, and after Bridges is the comedian Daryl Joyce, who will be presenting again for late night comedy tonight, so that will be exciting. Nonetheless, I'm going to go check that out, and of course I will be making a stop at some point tonight into the lovely casino and see how my luck is today, since it hasn't been open yet. So follow along. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are interested in knowing what it's like on board this beautiful celebrity Ascent. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. So had a lovely evening tonight. Had dinner in the Normandy restaurant this evening, and I had the escargot as per usual, which was very good. It was actually lacking a little bit in garlic, so the sauce just kind of seemed like it was just butter, but it was fine. It was nice and hot still, so that was good. And then I had this interesting scallop type appetizer. I want to say it was scallops in like a mushroom cream sauce with a breadcrumb topping, which was actually very interesting. It was quite a big portion, so I only ate half, but it had really good flavor and just a unique appetizer dish. So just, I guess, another way to make scallops, which I thought was pretty good. For the main entree tonight, I had the braised beef short ribs, which were absolutely fantastic. Super tender, fall apart with your fork, and a really nice, lovely brown gravy sauce to go with it. And I had, I'm not sure what the name of it was, but it was kind of like a cioppino or a bouillabaisse seafood stew, and that was really good as well. It was loaded with fresh seafood. There was fish and shrimp and scallops and mussels and clams, and it had really good flavor. The only negative, and it was a small negative, for the dinner this evening is the breadsticks. They were unfortunately stale, so not crunchy, and a little bit soft on the inside, which is kind of strange, so that's not a big deal at all. Following the dinner this evening, I went into the casino for a little while, gave them my nightly donation, and then onto the show. For this evening, like I mentioned, was the show Bridges, and this show was absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I would say this is my third celebrity ship, and the best celebrity production show that I've seen so far on any of the celebrity ships that I've been on. Very unique, very well put together, super high energy, and just a really well done show. And basically what it is it's a show celebrating bridges. Kind of two different ways of utilizing the word bridges. One in the literal sense, and kind of depicting bridges from around the world, so like in Sydney, in London, in San Francisco, and New York, but also bridges meaning bringing people together. So it was a really well done show, and I've got lots of footage for you guys to see. I'm going to have a separate video with all of the celebrity entertainment, so be sure to stay tuned and look out for that video. But here's a few snippets of the show Bridges from tonight.
I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
I was dead with a lady that was ready to play. It was me she was fooling, because I knew what she was doing when she told me how to walk this way. She told me to walk this way and talk this way. On the Hudson River line, I'm in the New York State of mind.
So as you can see, full of energy, just really good production show here on board the Celebrity Ascent. Following the show Bridges, Daryl Joyce did come back and do late night comedy. Again, a really good show. It wasn't as good as last night, but it was still really good, and I'm still going to give him 5 out of 5 ship horns for the entertainment this evening. So as you can see, I'm on board the pool deck here. It's a lovely evening, but I think it is rather wavy because the ship has been rocking about. But yeah, so that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to call it an evening, and tomorrow we are at sea, so not sure what I'm going to get up to, but I'm sure it will involve some pool time and some hot tub time and some sun. So stick around and we'll talk to you guys in the morrow.